Today guys, we're going to be doing a custom build for the Slamvan Custom in GTA 5. Now this is going to be a fairly simple build, there's really not too much to it, but at the end of the day, this thing is going to look beautiful. Recently I made a couple videos talking about the nicest cars in GTA Online, and I put this car in the very first video because honestly, it all just tied together and looked stunning. So yeah, let's bring it to the custom shop and toss some upgrades on it. I'm honestly shocked that I've never done a custom build for this in the past, even though I know how beautiful this car is. The best part is, you can keep it looking clean, but there is a lot of upgrades for this vehicle. Or at least I think there is. Let's start with armor and move on over to brakes and now bumpers. So now this is obviously just the basic upgrades that you get access to in the custom shop. There is more, which I will show afterwards. So for this though, I don't even know if I want to take that front piece off. Like, it kind of looks clean either way. Upgrade the engine for the exhausts. Do we have some that, yeah, like that? I think you have to put these ones on. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like this one would suit the build better, so we're going to go with the stealth exhaust. For the grille, now, is there anything that looks better than the base one? This one does look pretty nice. That, not so much. This one looks like the stock one. Yeah, so it pretty much just removes the bars and then changes the mesh behind into lined ones. Let's go with that. I think that looks pretty decent. For the hood, we are not putting anything on there except for maybe this one. This does look pretty nice, but it kind of throws off the whole look of the build. Interior, ornaments. I've never actually looked through every one of these before. I always just toss a random one on. Let's go with the OG bobblehead right there. Now I am actually going to toss on xenon headlights on here. And I'm just saying this underglow also does look pretty beautiful on here. Sunshade, definitely not. Spoiler, I think I'm actually going to go with the drag wing on this car. I don't know. Let's just finish tossing on these basic upgrades, and we're also going to toss on some dark smoke window tint. All right, now that we're outside, we can take a look at the Benny's upgrades. Right door, so we got safety nets. I'm going to pass on that. The roll bars. If I do go with one, this is probably the one to go with. Yeah, the reinforced bed actually looks pretty cool. Worst case scenario, just remove it after. This is for the engine. I don't know which one to put on. Honestly, I kind of like the sound of the sweep back, so let's toss that on. Definitely going to go with the painted V8. We could put hydraulics on if you want. I mean, this build, I'm not building a lowrider. I'm just building a really clean car. We're going to go with the San Andreas neon sign. 8-ball column shifters. Wait, is this the one that you could sit on barrels? I swear there was a car where they had literal barrels in there. Like, this one looks so uncomfortable. Bare aluminum bucket seats. That I would not want to use that. Or this. Look at how bad those look. I don't know which one to go with between these two now. Two-tone old school bench. Dials. Okay, why don't we go in first person? Just so we could see a tiny bit better in here. What is changing? Oh, it's like behind the dials. Okay. For the dash. Ooh, wow, that makes a big difference. That makes a pretty big difference. But the question is, does it look nicer like this? If it was the same material as this, then maybe. But because it becomes like plasticky, I guess, it kind of throws off the whole look of the interior. So we're going to leave that stock. For the trim, no roll cage. Vanity plates. I say maybe barbed wire. Low and slow. That's perfect. I like that. All right, and then interior color. Now, wow, that's bright. Interior color. Ooh, a bright purple looks so nice. Damn, you never really get to see it from this this point of view, so it actually looks really cool. Honestly, a dark steel looks pretty nice. Same with a black steel. I think we're going to go with dark steel for the interior color. Now that we've done that, we can mess with the paint, and we can mess with the wheels. We are going to go with either a black steel or a dark steel. Personally, I think black steel looks a whole lot nicer. We are then also going to take off the pearlescent. For the secondary color, that changes all of that stuff. Now, normally I would say black. Does it look good, like sitting like that, or would it look better in a black steel? In black, it also looks pretty nice, though. It does add that, like, accent, especially from the rear with the rear bumper changing colors, too. I think we're going to leave it black. I don't know about matte black, though. I say we make it pure black. All right, and now for the wheels. Now, you do have a few options here. Before we do that, actually, let me just take a look at what kind of liveries we have. I think I might actually toss the simple pinstripe on. Yeah, just because. For me, I'm thinking the deep flakes. Deep flake wheels right there. That is what I was thinking right here, and I think that looks beautiful. At the same time, though, tossing on like some more muscly wheels would look okay. It's just the tires are so gigantic, it kind of throws me off a bit there. I'd say the deep flakes are probably the way to go. Like, look how beautiful that looks from the rear. Purely just a nice, simple build. Not too much to it. One thing I think I am going to do, though, is go back to that front bumper and put that back on. I think it looks better with that little accent. Well, there we go. we have completed the Slamvan custom build in GTA Online, and I think it looks great. Like I said, there's probably a couple things you could change, like obviously the color. If you're not a fan of that specific shade of gray, you can always go with a gunmetal. It's a bit too bright for my liking on this car. And in order to get that color, you will need a specific RGB that you have to input into Social Club. You could go with black as well. I don't really know about that. I think the way it's sitting right now with the wheels looks really nice. Silver also looks clean. Like, there's a lot of these colors here, like pretty much going all the way down to cast iron silver. I think cast iron silver might look a bit nicer. I think I might actually switch that up and go with cast iron. Yeah, I think I'm going with cast iron today, baby. Take that pearlescent off as well. Boom, there we go. Yeah, cast iron silver, I'm kind of digging that. I'm digging that. Like I said, there's a lot of different colors you could pick from. Just pick whichever one you guys like the most. But like, yeah, for me, a nice gray, I guess a nice silver as well, looks stunning on this car. Anyways, that is going to wrap the video up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see some more custom builds, there's a link down below in the description to a playlist. But anyways, with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.